Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all well. Vino Vlogs is the channel. Don't know if I've mentioned it before. Bit of an auditor kind of dude. Um, I'm not quite sure where he's from, to be honest. Nearly 3,600 subscribers. I don't even think he's been doing it that long, really. I watched a few of his videos. He's quite good. He's quite a young lad, to be honest. Quite a young lad. So anyway, um, this video here, our women and children are in danger. And it's just more migrants taking over local parks, to be honest. Local parks, migrants. We've seen it everywhere. Piccadilly Gardens is very much the same when I was in Manchester. And apparently the crack was when they were all in my town. We had a hotel for a while, that they were all knocking around in the park as well, there as well, and staring at kids. And that was one of the reasons that they were getting rid of it. It was on the rumours. And a lass was apparently sexually assaulted as well. That was another crack. But like probably the rest of the country, was kind of covered up the best they could. But anyhow, they were removed from our area. But apparently they're here in houses dotted around. But we don't have any hotels. But generally, the scenes across the most of the country I've seen anyway is all these people hanging around in parks and staring at kids and yeah, just drinking in parks, and yeah, that's kind of what they've been where they've been hanging about. So let's just have a look at this. I'm not quite sure where this is. I think the lad is in sort of the Manchester area. I'm not quite sure, but some I maybe see it in the video. But wait and see this.
So I want you to watch this, and I want you to see what's happening to our country. This is happening across parks, across all over the country. This is done by my way. Look, they're just taking over the parks. Look, women are scared to go over there. Why are they scared to go over there? Because these men have been walking into people's houses. They've been raping children. They don't have the same morals. It's like no one knows who they are. They've thrown their passports away. They don't know who they are. There's no checks on these people. People are scared. Look, they're scared to go over. They've just given up parks. Look, there's no kids on the park. None. They've given up. Women's too scared to go over there. Look. Why have they been allowed? Why have we allowed the government to treat us like this? They're not over there. Why don't we send them to where they live?
Yeah. So there we have it. Just completely taken over the parks or just sitting around. Probably harass women if they come in. Who knows what they do? Just a big gang in a park. So yeah, and again, this is Piccadilly Gardens. It's throughout the country we've seen this, to be honest. And yeah, just dangerous in the parks now. And again, in my local park last weekend, someone was raped. I don't believe they arrested a 44-year-old, but he has been de-arrested, and the police are appealing for witnesses again, and actually were them going around the local area. This was only yesterday, asking businesses for CCTV camera footage of the businesses that sit near the entrances to the park. So the police, to be honest, I don't have a fucking clue who's raped this lass. But as I mentioned before, when they've asked for people to any witnesses, they give no description whatsoever of this man who have apparently raped this woman. No approximate age, not what colour skin he has, hair, nothing. Nothing at all, and I refuse to believe that somebody has been raped by somebody and hasn't been able to figure out what colour skin this person is or nationality. He must have said something at some point, you would imagine. So again, I just the police not telling you what's happened, but it happened in a park, and one of my first thoughts when it happened was, is it a fucking migrant of some form? Um, because there's a lot of it going on at the minute, and would be the connection there. You know what I mean? So, and they don't know as it stands now, nearly a week after the incident. It's a week tonight, and they have no idea who's responsible. It would seem the crack on the grapevine is. So we've got a rapist on the loose up here, and raped in a park, and we've got all these people hanging around in parks. I mean, it's not a definite that the migrants raped a woman here at all. It's 50-50. It could be a local. Could be a local. We don't have any idea at all. That's the problem, because the police haven't released any kind of description whatsoever. Now, don't get me wrong. The park's dark. You know what I mean. The park is dark. There's no light, especially at the top of that hill where the incident seems to have happened. It's dark. There is no lights. I mean, I could maybe go in there one night and show how dark it is, but there is no lights in that top park, so yeah, it's really dark. There's trees covering everything, so there's not much moonlight gets in. It is pretty dark, I would imagine, but I would still assume that you would be able to figure out what colour skin somebody had when they attacked you, and it must have said something through the whole ordeal. You know what I mean? A general age. Was he big? Was he small? Like you can get surely a bit of a description of some form, but we've got nothing here, so it makes you suspicious. But yeah, just look at all these migrants hanging around the park. I mean, again, it's Piccadilly Gardens. If I'd show the video of when I was there, it's exactly the same in Piccadilly Gardens. It's just full of foreign men. So yeah, shit show. We want our country back. Get rid of them all. Deport a lot of them. Again, they're no use to society. They're just sitting around in the park, you know what I mean? Annoying people, costing us a fortune, costing us an absolute fortune. And then on the off chance that they get bored and fucking sexually assault some man. So it's not really worth it, really, is it? You know what I mean? We're not really benefiting anything at all here from any of this. We're not, to tell me one benefit to us, the British people, of the migrants. Tell me one benefit. I can't think of one. Not one. You know what I mean? We can just get other people to deliver Uber Eats, and that's not a problem. Other people can do it. We don't mind. We've got other people that can have them jobs. So yeah, we won't lose. We won't lose out here. I mean, your food will get to you probably in better order. I've seen videos there of fucking migrants eating the food when they're delivering it. So yeah, that's, consider that as well when you're ordering food in the cities. The migrants are fucking picking through it because they're all fucking hungry and fucking eating your food before he gets there. So, shit show Britain, shit show Britain. Load of protests today everywhere, all over the spot. Protests today and tomorrow, you name it. Fucking the police are going to be swamped with protests left, right, and centre. So, a lot of footage yesterday from all the YouTubers, various places yesterday. Lots of footage from all the auditors. Yeah, be a busy weekend. I'm at work personally, so there won't be any action from me. But I think I'm off in like next 2 weekends or something, or three or so. I'll go down. I'll go down south somewhere. I'll plan something. I'll maybe nip over to Newcastle for a day. I don't know. I'll do a couple. I'll do a couple of runs and film it in the next 2 weeks or something. Maybe do something on the 13th of the September when the Tommy Robinson thing is. If I don't go to London, I'll maybe go to Manchester. But there's talk of them cancelling trains and everything now because they don't want that many people there. And trains, there's rumours of trains being cancelled for the September the 13th. So the government could be employing different tactics here to keep people away, keep the numbers down a bit. Cancelling trains, that's the rumour on the grapevine. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, Vino vlogs, migrants taking over all parks in the UK, just sitting around loitering, making people feel unsafe, to be honest, especially women and children. I'll leave it there, peace.